Okay, so update on what's going on with me. So, yes, I did finish my resume and got that done. And tricky because my used MacBook Air does not have a Word document program and I can't load it into this computer. So, that was tricky. But I got it done and had to start from scratch because, like I said, the iCloud didn't save my prior Word document, and so start from scratch. But it's done, and I did apply to a couple jobs over the weekend. Jobs are scarce, even in my field, because of COVID. So, all I can do is keep plugging away, keep trying to apply at jobs and see what pans out, and just hang in there, keep the job I have right now until something better comes along, which I don't like my boss at all. She's not a good lady, so I am definitely looking. Let's see. Yeah, allergies and my hair is crazy because it's been raining a lot. What else? Just thinking about how people, on social media want to appear like they're really good people. And they try to, I guess it's anybody, but they really want to appear to be good and accepting of other people and their beliefs, but it's clear to me. I figure people out really quickly, unfortunately, which it's a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. I wish that I didn't sometimes. I wish I could just be naive. But the thing that I figured out is certain people do have clear agendas, clear belief systems, and they may say they accept and like other people, but they clearly don't unless you're part of that clique and part of the economic status and part of their agenda, their beliefs, and their worldview. So if you're not part of that, then they really don't accept you. If you don't have the economic status, they don't accept you. And so, yeah, I live in an apartment. I live within my means because I think it's stupid to live beyond your means when you can't afford it. I think it's stupid to depend on other people, and I'm not going to do that. I think I have too much pride from the way I was raised as a Detroiter, and all the different stuff that my dad taught me, So I can't do that. I like to earn my own and make my own way in this world. And as far as other people's beliefs and stuff, I accept other people. I'm like, live and let live. But people that usually say that don't mean it. For me, I truly mean it. I mean, you go over there and have what you want to believe in. I'm over here. I believe what I believe in. And don't intrude on me. I won't intrude on you. Cool. But most people, especially whether they're trying to be in your life, whether friend or coworker or especially boyfriend. So guys will initially be attracted to me because they can see my kind heart. They can see I'm a giver. They can see all the good things about me that I truly believe are attributes from my belief system of being a Christian. And so they're attracted to all that, and then they want to change it all. So it's like, I like you because you're such a smart and sweet person, and you're a giver, and you have, some good attributes. Well, where do you think these attributes came from? They definitely didn't come from foster care. So they came because of my relationship with God that I learned from reading the Bible, reading books, having my own time with God, my own spiritual time. And so when someone comes into your life and they act like they accept you, but they have their own agenda and their own beliefs, the first thing they're going to do is start breaking you down by putting you down and making fun of you and chipping away, being sarcastic, all the toxic stuff that you see, until that you're like almost ashamed of what you believe in and ashamed of who you are. And then they could say, oh, okay, now see, I've got you under my thumb and you're under my control, and now you're gonna believe in this. And that's jobs, that's people that interact with you, that's boyfriends. I've seen that. And my thing is, I really have to make sure that if I'm gonna get in a relationship again with a guy, that I speak up instead of being quiet and timid, because that's not godly. That God didn't tell me to be a doormat. You know, if anything, that is not humble. It says in the Bible, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord and he will lift you up. Well, being a doormat is not being humble. That's being a doormat, you know. So trying to find the balance of, I've got to speak up for myself and learn to advocate for myself more, just as I've always had to since 8th grade, but advocate for myself. And when a guy steps all over me and intrudes and has bad boundaries, or coworkers or bosses, I've got to put boundaries in, and they may not like it and they may say some really nasty things, but that means that I don't need to be in a relationship with them. So that INFJ guy, I mean, he you know, he sent me this ugly email before he sent this crazy one saying that I'm lovely and all this crazy shit, trying to, I guess, woo me back to him. But he, you know, he said all the shit about that I didn't respect his boundaries and didn't let him leave when he needed to leave, when he was only here for 50 minutes to see me. And I caught him using my toothbrush. That is the nastiest thing, man. That is so gross. I gave him a brand new toothbrush that was still in the package so he could see it wasn't opened. And I said, here you go. If you need to brush your teeth, here you go. And instead of using that, he put it on the counter, and I had to get my dog. My dog was like scratching somewhere. I can't remember what happened, but I accidentally came through because the doors are kind of weird. I came through and I caught him using my toothbrush, and it was so nasty. I was like, what the fuck? Am I seeing what am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Am I seeing this guy brushing his teeth with my toothbrush? Why is he doing that? It kind of reminded me of back in college, this suite mate, she decided to, you know, we had to rotate with who cleaned the bathroom. And so it was her turn to clean the bathroom. She used my damn toothbrush to be a bitch because a guy that she liked was spending time with me. He didn't even like me romantically. He was using me for my car. And so she was too stupid to see that. I saw it, but I didn't see it until later that he was just using me for my car, you know. So which was a used piece of shit, but I paid for that used piece of shit by working my ass off while going to college and saving and bicycling everywhere I had to go and using every single cent I had towards a used car and paying it off. Unlike the one I've got now, it's on a loan, so I have to pay payments. But yeah, so he used me for that. He never filled the tank. One time he acted like he was going to be generous, and he was like, there's something green in your visor, and it was $1. I was like, you took my car and you ran out all the gas in it going God knows where, and you give me $1 for it? At that point I was like really done. But when I was really done was when he took my car without asking, and I needed to get to work, and he cost me a shift and cost me money, and then cost me going to class after that, because my day was planned like I had to go from work to school, from school to work. I mean, I didn't have much wiggle room to do much with my life because I was dependent on myself. Nobody helped me at all. So everything I had was because of me working. So yeah, he was a dick. And that girl, thinking that he liked me and she liked him, used my toothbrush to clean the bathroom. And then told me after the fact. So God knows what was in my mouth because of that damn toothbrush. So I threw it out as soon as possible. And was really, really, really upset about it. But and she refused to buy me another toothbrush, of course. And I just really made sure to keep all of my toiletries out of the bathroom, as well as all my cleaning supplies, because that was the other thing. She didn't buy her own cleaning supplies. And it's the downside of, you earn all your stuff, and someone who's entitled and gets everything from their parents, they just have no clue, and they just think what yours is theirs, and they will take it, and they don't realize it's stealing. They're so entitled that they don't even care that what they're doing is a basic theft move, and they just take what you have. And I hate that about people. I really hate that about people. So as soon as you steal from me, you're on my shit list. I don't forgive that. I don't like thieves. I don't like liars. Those are two things. And I don't like manipulators. So those are three things I'm just like, I'm so done with, and cheaters. So I don't tolerate any of that. So even whatever, I don't tolerate any of that. You want to cheat? I'm done with you. Go have that relationship. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You got to make up your mind. If you like me, great. If you don't like me and you can't make up your mind, you want what's greener on the other side, go for it. I'm not going to hold you back. So I've got enough self-esteem to feel that way. But God is my my foundation, my brick and mortar, and if you take that, you can't be in my life, because I need that. So anytime a guy enters my life and I could tell his worldview is clearly different, and his worldview is cemented in a certain thing that's not healthy, and he's dependent on himself to do XYZ instead of God and God's help, I can't engage with that person on a close level, because it's when you've faced enough stuff like I have, you see that you can't do it. The carpet has been pulled out from under me so many times that I know I can't do it. I know that as soon as I think I'm on my own doing something, the carpet is pulled and I'm back on my ass going, how am I going to get up again? How am I going to get up? And so you can't depend on yourself, and you can't be that way, because you're going to find out the hard way that the rug is going to be pulled out from under you, and you're going to be on your ass. And if you're going to have the entitlement attitude that other people got to pick you up and pay for everything, you're going to see that eventually they're going to get tired, and that hand is going to be empty. So you're going to put your hand out to get more, and that hand is going to come back at you empty-handed. You got to start earning your own keep, and you got to do it the right way. And so I don't like entitlement. And so yeah, my boss is very entitled. And she's a narcissist, and I am going to get as far away from that as possible, as fast as I can, as soon as God permits. But that's all that's going on with me. Single, wish I had a guy during this COVID to just binge a show or two and cuddle, and wish I was back in Kung Fu. I miss Kung Fu. And wish I can go to a Comic-Con and a live concert. And I guess that's about it. Oh, we are going to have a high school reunion. My high school is going to have my graduating class is going to have a high school reunion in October. That's dependent on how COVID is doing, I guess. But that's the scuttlebutt, as they say. That's what they're saying is what they want to happen is a reunion in October. I didn't go to the first one. I didn't care. I was busy with grad school and busy being a mom and busy working full time, and didn't really want to go, and see any of those people at the time. But now I'm kind of curious, and hopefully some good things will come about it. Make some good solid friendships face to face, and reunite some friendships that I used to have that were pretty strong, and hopefully, see what happens. Get those, when you see somebody after all those years, kind of like Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. Hopefully it's not that bad though. But yeah, a lot of people in my graduating class, a lot of them, most of them were overachievers, and most of them are like managers, directors, lawyers, doctors, judges, you know, and I'm not like not successful. I have a master's, you know, and stuff. It's just I don't have a house. I'm not married, you know, so I guess that's not very, I don't know, high achieving. So, but yeah, I mean, you can tell when people have that mentality of you have to have this level of achievement, you have to have this level of economic status and these beliefs, and they profess so much that they are accepting, and you're like, no, you're not. You're a huge douchebag, and you don't accept anybody except for people like you, you know. And it's, don't push your agenda on me and your beliefs, and I won't push mine on you, and you could stay over there, I'll stay over here. And that'll be fine, is how I feel about it. But I guess that's it. 16 minutes, and I'm gonna keep plugging away at looking at jobs, and keep praying. That's all I can do, and I guess that's it. So sorry about my hair. Again, it's been raining, and so I can't do anything about it. And my nose is red because of allergies. I had a sneezing fit just before recording this. So again, sorry. And sorry about my hair. It was worse last night when I washed it. When I came out, it was just like, and trying to comb through it, like I wanted to cry last night. I took my pick and was picking through, and then was at the point where I could finally get the brush through. You have no idea how bad it is when you have super, super, super curly hair. But anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.